ठीक है.
Okay.
Okay, so great afternoon once again, and today we have one more guest speaker with us, and she's from Croatia. Uh, Zelinska ma'am with us, and I didn't pronunciation, but I hope I'm right. So she's a professor in Croatia and a global speaker. So welcome, ma'am, on this wonderful platform. Over to
Thank you. It's my honor to be with you today. My topic is a fractal mesh for young people and fractal drawing method after the COVID-19. So this method, fractal drawing method as MFC, is a method of new form as art therapy. It was developed by Tanzilia Polyachtova, a clinical and family psychologist who lives in Russia. And since 1991, she has conducted numerous clinical tests and studies in which she proved that people who draw fractals recover faster from their illness. So, considering that fractal drawing is energy drawing also, by drawing it will start creative energy, joy, satisfaction, and happiness in our consciousness. By drawing, we enter a state of meditation that calms down and leads a fantastic artistical result. In this method also consists of spontaneous drawing with closed eyes and coloring the drawing according to specific introduction with eyes open. The drawing is done with a black ballpoint pen on white paper, A4 paper, and it is colored with wood colors, so the colors are chosen intuitively and according to the needs of the drawing. The full name of this method is a fractal method of analytical diagnostic, forecasting and correction at the human condition. Connecting science and art are auto-designed, a key with which we can read a person's inner state from the drawing. According to this key, we choose the colors and the way of drawing the line in order to correct the emotional and physical state and increase the cognitive functions on the brain. The benefits of this method is how can we develop our personal through drawing, how our heart movements directly related to the brain development, how can we relax and learn better by drawing, how can colors help us to be more successful in our life. Drawing fractal drawings enables the development of brain function, learning, writing, talking, remembering, thinking, and stability of emotions. This way of drawing develops self-confidence and self-esteem. We have some type of the drawing and what skills we can develop with them. For example, it was a mirror drawing, relaxation and stress reduction, development of persistence, ability to complete task, insight into our drawing abilities. Then we have a potential drawings, development of flexibility in thinking, adaptability, tolerance, goal of orientation, achieving stable emotions, fine motor development, improving handwriting. The another is a fractal support. As fractal support, we use the colors for concentration when studying and answering orally, in case of illness, for accepting yourself and others, and for a good family and partner relations. So how we can draw the fractal drawing? For first, we have to lay the paper horizontally in front of us, put the pen down on the paper, close our eyes and start drawing. Move our hand in different direction. Do not lift our hands from the paper, and draw continually for 1 minute. After that, draw various lines in different direction. Draw without haste of medium speed. What we got, it is a fractal drawing. So we have to draw carefully and with concentration. Connect the beginning and the end of the line to each other, or connect the line to the nearest interactions. After drawing, turn the paper over and we have to write our names and the dates. It's very important that we don't rotate the paper when we're drawing, because it's never right information on the front side of the paper. If only large fields predominate in the drawing, or the drawing is extremely small, then we can continue drawing for another 10 seconds in order to make the drawing even smaller or larger. The colors that we used, we used the dark colors, red and black, medium colors, and bright colors. All of the sort of colors, it's for some emotions and some feelings in our drawing. Addition, for creative drawings, choose crayons with our eyes when it's open. When we take a crayon, we see which group it belongs, and that determines which fields we will color. We not group the dark colors in one side, so we try to move away from each other, scatter those colors around the drawing. Choose the color according to our feelings. We try to take different colors, maybe. Select the color of the drawing is not to fill the fields that are close together. So the color the fields neatly, so that the crayon stripped and not visible. Maybe sometimes we in our drawing can see some motifs. It calls highlighting motifs. Then comes the search for a motive on the drawing. We observe the network from different sides and we turn the paper. Now we can see some motifs on our drawing. It was our intuition when we draw. When we have spotted the motive, then we highlight it with the thin black felt and then the color. How we're coloring the motive. In most drawings will have a visible motive, but also the base in which that motive is not located directly in the drawing, so we have to see. When painting, try to distinguish between the motive and the background. So we can do in the two ways. That the motif should be in one color and the background is contrasting colors. The paint the motif with a stronger pressure and background with the gentle. So on the end, I only want to say my conclusion with this method, which I use with my students. It can be concluded that working with fractals is a new life experience for the students, because artistic prior knowledge and drawing skills are not necessary. With drawing, a fractal drawing helps in practicing graphomotor skills, develops attention and perception, strengthens self-confidence, relieves stress, revives hidden talents, and influence socialization. We can easier communication and relies of creative energy, and all this in a very simple way, only by drawing. So that's all for me. I'm very grateful to be with you, and thank you for your attention for this presentation.
Ma'am, you are not audible.
I'm here. I'm here.
Yeah, okay. So your session is over, right? Yeah. Thank you.
Yes, thank
Yeah,
you.
thank you, ma'am, and thank you for joining and accepting our invitation. Maybe technical issues. It's a long event and virtual things. All technical issue may arise, but of course, the whatever you share, it's amazing. Thank you, and we will move ahead with another guest speaker with us. So let's welcome Dr. Ijeoma Star, ma'am. She's from Nigeria, and she's a global speaker. And let's know more about her through her presentation and speech. So welcome, ma'am, on this wonderful platform. And over to you. You share it. Yeah.
Thank you very much. I need to know if you can hear me.
There is something issue.
For the evening to each and every one of you. My job. I'm a human capacity development expert and a speaker based in Nigeria. And today I'll be speaking on growth. Personal growth is one of the topics. I'll also be speaking extensively emotional intelligence and its application in our daily life. Growth. Personal growth is an integral part of human development. Can you hear me?
Is that okay, ma'am?
Oh, I need to know if you can hear me. Am I audible? What is personal growth? Please, I need to know if I'm audible, please. Can someone give me a feedback? Can Am I audible, sir?
Not audible now.
Okay, you can hear me from there. You can hear me from there, right?
Now audible, now audible properly.
Okay. So I'm speaking extensively on the topic personal growth and the aspect of personal growth, which is emotional intelligence. Now, what is personal growth? It's an integral aspect of human development which enables us as individuals to reach our full potentials. What are the 10 things you must know about personal growth? The first thing you must know is that personal growth is a lifelong journey. It is a continuous journey. It is something that you do every day. It is something that you need to be committed to every day. It is something that has no age limits. Irrespective of your age as an individual, each day you sleep and wake, you need to be committed to personal growth. It is something that cuts across all races, all cultures. It is something that we desire to do every day of our lives till we breathe our last. So personal growth doesn't have a time frame. It doesn't have duration. It is a lifelong journey. The second thing we need to know about personal growth is that personal growth has everything to do with self-awareness. Self-awareness is key. Whenever you talk about personal growth, you need to know your vision as a person, your dreams, what you want to pursue, your goals, the things you want to get out of life. These are the things that help your personal growth and development journey. The next thing you have to do and you need to know as a matter of necessity when it comes to personal growth is that you can't change others, you can only change yourself. On your journey, on your personal growth journey, have it at the back of your mind that you can't change others. You are not responsible for other people's perception of you. You are not responsible for other people's impression about you, but you are responsible about the things you do, the action, your reactions to issues. You are in control of those things, but you are not in control of what other people will do to you. So you have to take charge of your life. You have to be in control of your actions as a person. This is one of the things that will help your personal growth journey. Another thing you need to know when it comes to personal growth is that mistakes are not automatic cancel. Mistakes don't cancel you automatically. Mistakes are opportunities for you to learn, opportunities for you to grow, opportunities for you to evolve and metamorphose into the person you genuinely desire to be. Don't expect everything to be perfect because you are on a personal growth journey. No, mistakes are bound to happen. That is why you are human. So when these mistakes happen, you need to sit back and tell yourself, what are the take homes? What are the things I can learn from this mistake that will help to make me a better person? That is the perspective you must look at the whole issue from. You have to be positive minded. The next thing you have to know when you're on your personal growth journey is that comfort zones hold you back. A lot of people are underachievers today because they are still in their comfort zone. A lot of people are not maximizing their potentials because they are still in their comfort zone. They don't want to launch forth and launch out. They don't want to do it afraid. They want to get all the calculations right before they can take the first step. And I kid you not, you will remain in your comfort zone. But if you are able to break free and step out of your comfort zone to do those things, to achieve those dreams you have, to maximize your full potentials, it will help your personal growth journey. So you must be willing to step out of comfort zone. You must be willing to pursue those dreams, those things you have in mind, those ideas, those wonderful ideas you have in mind that you know will bless the world, will provide solution to people, because money moves in exchange of value. You don't just sit back and get money. You have to provide value. You have to offer value. And when you step out of your comfort zone, you provide value, you provide solution, and inadvertently, this will lead to your success. So you must be willing to step out of your comfort zone. The next thing you must know when you are on your personal growth journey is you must be mindful. Mindfulness is very important. Self-care is very important. You need to take care of yourself. Your personal hygiene is important. When you are on your growth journey, you must take your personal hygiene seriously. You must take care of yourself, rest when you need to rest, work when you need to work, because health is wealth. You need to stay alive to fulfill those dreams. You need to stay alive to achieve that vision. This is important. Another thing you must do is to surround yourself with positive people, people that will influence you positively. You are on your personal growth journey. You can't entertain negativity because negativity will pull you down even more. So you must are positively minded, people that would encourage your vision, not people that will say no to your ideas. You don't need such energy when you're on your personal growth journey. So it's important to relate with people that will help you to build that vision, to build that brand, to actualize that goal you have on your list. Another thing you must do when you're on your personal growth journey is to set realistic and achievable goals. You must be smart. You must set smart goals. You don't just set goals just for the sake of setting it. Those goals must be achievable. They must be measurable. You need to be realistic about your goals. Another thing you must know when you're on your personal growth journey is that you have to embrace vulnerability. At some point in our lives, we just have to be vulnerable. You know, a lot of us have built tough walls. Of us have built very tough walls that people can't even connect with us. But once you're on your personal growth journey, you need to embrace vulnerability, be open to people, connect with people, network with people. You have to be able to share your ideas, because sometimes when you keep those ideas to yourself, you may not even launch forth because you don't know how to go about it. So you need to be vulnerable enough to share your ideas with people you trust, you know, people that can help you to nurture that idea and bring it to fruition. This is very important. You also have to be able to confront your fears. Vulnerability has to do with you being bold to confront your fears. I want to be an author. I want to do this. I want to break barriers, but I'm afraid, but I will still do it afraid. That is embracing your vulnerability, embracing your fears, not allowing those fears to hold you back, rather taking a step afraid. So in all of this, one of the major things you need to know in your personal growth journey is that emotional intelligence is important. Anytime I'm opportune to speak on emotional intelligence, I always say that emotional intelligence is your ability to walk through the crowd without stepping on anyone's toe. What do I mean by that? Your ability to manage your emotions and the emotions of everyone around you, such that you are able to harness it, both the strengths and the weaknesses, to achieve your goals, to achieve success. This is very important, both in our everyday life, in the professional or corporate dealings with people. Now, what are some of the daily applications of emotional intelligence? One, you must practice self-awareness. You have to practice self-awareness. This is very important. Before you act, you need to ask yourself, what is driving my behavior? This action I want to take, what is the motive? What do I stand to gain? Or what message do I want to pass across if I take this particular action? It is very important. When you do that, you will know when to be silent, because, of course, not every battle is fought with noise. Sometimes you don't have to stand up for your rights. There are times that you have to sit for it, because you warrants you to sit for it. It's not every time that you have to, delve into a verbal onslaught with people. So if you can sit down and ask yourself, this particular reaction I want to give to a particular action or attitude, what is the motive? What is driving me to do it? What do I want to correct? What impression do I want to create with it? It means you are self-aware. That is why self-awareness is one of the integral aspects of emotional intelligence. When you are self-aware, you don't just act for the sake of acting. You don't just do things for the sake of it. You are more targeted. You are more intentional and deliberate in your actions and the reactions you want to evoke based on your action. So we have to take note of this in our daily lives. The next thing is you need to recognize your emotion and accept it. It's okay to feel bad about a particular thing. Ask yourself, why do I feel bad about this particular thing? How do I feel about this particular meeting? Do I feel happy about it? Do I feel happy about this opportunity? Why, you must be able to recognize your emotions and accept it. It is one of the important things you need to know about emotional intelligence. The next thing is you need to listen actively when you are discussing with people. You don't listen to respond. You don't listen to defend. You don't listen to react. Rather, you listen to understand and give a feedback. This is very important. Remember, effective communication has so much to do with listening and giving feedback. So a lot of people, when they listen, they are listening to defend. They are listening to attack. They are listening to criticize. They are not listening to digest and give a feedback. But if you are emotionally intelligent, you will know that when you are listening to someone, you need to listen actively so you can give the right feedback. This is important. Another thing you must know when it comes to emotional intelligence in our day-to-day living is you have to be empathetic. You have to empathize with others. Put yourself in other people's shoes. As a manager, sometimes put yourself in the shoes of your employees so you can understand what they are going through, so you can feel their pain. This is very important because emotional intelligence is also very good for you to have as a leader, irrespective of your field, irrespective of your expertise. Emotional intelligence is what draws you to people and what helps people to connect with you and be loyal to your brand. So you have to apply this in your daily living. Another thing is, if you're emotionally intelligent, I don't even need to tell you the importance of managing your stress. You need to manage your stress. You need to manage your negative emotions and sort them out before they spoil things for you. Another thing you must do as an emotionally intelligent person in your everyday life is to set boundaries. Imagine a house. Imagine a house without a fence, a beautiful house without a fence. What will happen? The cats can walk over it. Any kind of person can walk over and around it because there is no fence. This is how you are when you live a life without boundaries. Anybody can walk over you. Anybody can treat you anyhow they deem fit because you don't have boundaries. But when you have boundaries as a person, it will help you to see, to filter people. It will help you to filter energies. It will help you to filter people that can actually have a direct access to you. This is very important because we live in a world where people don't respect boundaries. People don't love to honor boundaries. But you have to be firm and assertive enough to enforce it, that this is what you want. People around you should know the kind of things that can get on your nerves and the kind of things that can really create a positive impression around you. So you have to make them understand these things so they can walk by it. This will help you to manage your emotions and the emotions of people that you are letting in within your space is very important. The next thing you need to do is to practice gratitude. Live a life of gratitude. Always see things from the positive perspective. Be grateful. Each day you sleep and wake is a second chance. I always tell people this. Each day you sleep and wake is a second chance. And you should be grateful about it because you have another chance to pursue your dreams, another chance to pursue your vision, another chance to take those giant steps, another chance to make those big moves. So you should be the beauty of a new day and then work on achieving your dreams. An emotionally intelligent person is not a complainant. He's not the kind of person that complains because of things, the way things are not working. If you are emotionally intelligent, rather than complain, you work towards profiling solution to those problems. Those things you think they are problems in your organization, maybe you are a leader, maybe you are an employee, those things you think are challenges in your organization, rather than complain about them, work towards profiling solutions. Work towards making those things happen. Work towards creating solutions that will help that brand to move to the next level. That's what it means. Another thing you need to do, which is one of the ways of applying emotional intelligence in your daily living, is to take your health seriously. I said this before. You must take your health seriously because you need to be alive. You need to stay alive to achieve those dreams, to achieve those visions, those things that you've set for yourself. You need to be alive to achieve them. So I hope that this will help you in your everyday life, in your professional life, in your personal dealings with people around you. Let's all pursue personal growth because it is something that we have to do for the rest of our life. It doesn't have a duration, it doesn't have a time frame. It is something we are born to do, to get better every day, to be a better version of ourselves. Even if you've worked on yourself 100%, you still need to be a better version. And you have to exercise emotional intelligence because we are in a crazy drive you crazy, people that will drive you nuts, but you are not responsible for their reaction. You are only responsible for your own reaction, your own action, your interpretation of things, and the way you react. That is, you are in control of your reaction, but you are not in control of the other person's reaction. So always have these things at the back of your mind, because it will help you in your relationship with people. Thank you very much, Honorable, for this wonderful opportunity. I really appreciate.
Yeah, thank you. Thank you, ma'am. So thank you, ma'am. It's a really amazing session. You share the many things which help to grow personally, and the 10 steps and emotional intelligence. Of course, in nowadays, emotional intelligence is really important, and because of that, it's the start of 2025, and in this milestone year, we want to build foundations in each field of life, personal, professional, social, health, and spirituality. And that's why the summit is organized, and everyone is talking about the separate themes. So it's really amazing talk. Thank you, and thank you for accepting our invitation and session. And thank you, Jessica ma'am, also for the wonderful session and talks on spiritual growth. So we will join with another speaker in few minutes. Now there is a break, and we'll connect soon. Thank you.
All right, thank you.